Our second Honorary Associate of Arts degree recipient is Donna Kane. Donna is a former Northern Lights College student, instructor, and executive director of the Northern Lights College Foundation. She serves as a strong ambassador not only for our college, but also for our region and local arts community. Donna is an accomplished writer, and her works have been widely published and praised. Throughout her writing career, Donna has received a number of prestigious awards for her literary feats. During her time as NLC instructor in English and creative writing, Donna was known to inspire. She was passionate about the literary craft, and she had sincere compassion towards her students. In the local community, Donna has established various initiatives and programs, all dedicated to promoting and highlighting local artists and art. She currently serves as the executive director for the Peace Liard Regional Arts Council and carries out several art projects to benefit the area.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, staff, alumni, and students. I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to Treaty 8, on whose territory I was born and where I continue to live and work. I would also like to thank Northern Lights College for selecting me to be a recipient of an Honorary Associate of Arts degree. It is a privilege to deliver this convocation address to the Northern Lights College graduating class of 2020. At the end of last year, many were posting their wishes for 2020 on social media. It was often dubbed the year for seeing clearly, due to those numbers being analogous to the description for having perfect vision. I know I could not have imagined how profoundly our vision would be changed. Your graduation year is unprecedented. You have the distinction of not only achieving a personal milestone, but also of being the first convocating class in the history of Northern Lights College to do so virtually. And while I can't imagine how disappointing it must be to not gather in the same room as your friends, family, and fellow students, I was recently heartened, and I hope you will be too, by the words of Daniel Heath Justice, a citizen of the Cherokee Nation and a professor at UBC. He said, "This was a time for us to imagine otherwise." You, the graduating class of 2020, have the opportunity to imagine your future in the new normal. But when do you begin? According to Daniel, you start today. In order to imagine a future, he says, you have to imagine it now, even if now seems daunting. Some of you will enter careers and professions that look different from when you first set out on your educational path. But the skills and experiences you have gained have also added to your resiliency. When I was being fitted for the gown and cape I am wearing, I was assisted by a staff member at a safe 3-meter distance. She told me her mother was in a care home and that she was actually doing very well, despite not being able to see her family. And she said the care workers cited her mother's resiliency as key to her ability to adjust to this new way of living. This story reinforced for me how important resiliency is. I currently work for the Peace Liard Regional Arts Council. When face-to-face events began to be restricted, we had 2 choices. We could cancel our programming and wait the pandemic out, or we could learn new skills and ways of delivering that program, and we chose the latter. As a result, we have not had to cancel any of our programs, our projects. In fact, many of the changes we have made have resulted in greater reach and in new connections within the community and beyond. The new software and online systems that I have had to learn, while at times painful, have strengthened my abilities. It is true what they say, necessity is the mother of invention. These newfound skills that were thrust upon me will continue to serve me once this pandemic is over, and it will be over. I've learned many important lessons since I graduated from Northern Lights College many years ago. I've learned that all things pass. I've learned that taking risks can provide experiences I would not have wanted to miss. I've learned that I make mistakes, lots of them. But I have learned from them, and through accepting my frailties and being unafraid to admit my errors, I feel I have become a happier and more empathetic person. You, the class of 2020, have the opportunity to lead us, not back to where we were before COVID-19, but to rebuild the world into what you imagine it to be. Maybe you wish a kinder planet for all, a world with less habitat loss, a home that embraces differences without fear. What we dream today will embody our future. It is not an easy time, but it can also be seen as a hopeful time, one with its own lessons and insights. You have worked hard to get to this point. You may not be in the college auditorium. You may not be sitting with your peers in your caps and gowns. Your certificates have had to be mailed. But you have graduated, and you are on the threshold of a new stage of life, rich with possibilities. I congratulate you, and I salute you. And I wish each of you the life you imagine. And I hope that you can begin to imagine that life today. Thank you.